Welcome back to the Rewind Tournament Expert Division qualifying round, hole number 6. Here we're going to be playing a sniper bounce up for the Albatross using a Kingmaker. The adjustment for the drive is P3 plus 10% max. We're using 5 top spin, 3 left spin. We're going to set up at the top of the +7. Using the left rough as our reference. This is your spins. So APOC 5 and 6, you'll have 2/3 of the blue ring in the left rough. APOC 7 is 1/3 of the blue ring in the left rough, and APOC 8 is blue ring touching the left rough. That's all at the top of the +7. You'll adjust P3 plus 10% max. Do not push up. We're playing a full controlled OP shot here using APOC 5 left curl. And what that means is your center line will be touching the outside of the triangle here. Left curl, full controlled overpower, so it's a slow needle. Don't worry about the OP. This drive has been great, safe on both sides. Now you'll get different rollouts depending on the wind angle and wind strength here. Everything from 390 to 400 I think I've had here. But all of them should put you in the plus yard check or very close to it, to where you can still get your numbers for your approach shot. The approach shot is a little tricky because the wind angles change how this comes in. Since we're playing it with backspin and left spin, it's a little finicky, and you'll need to make some minor tweaks depending on the wind angle. I'm always using 4 backspin and 3 left spin. The adjustment is P3 minus 5% at slider. And I'm doing a green fringe check, which the green fringe is here, and I'm always putting it in the corner of the line, one line left of the hole. So I'm always in this corner. That way I'm always in the same spot. So where the green meets the fringe, one line left of the pin, that's where you want to do your check. +1 is 32% slider, 4 back, 3 left. Now, wind angles, all right? So what I'm doing is lining up my wind arrow before I set my offset, because you need to offset depending on the wind angle. You can get a slight right to left, you can get a straight tail, or you can get a slight left to right. And they need different offsets, unfortunately. But what I'm using to determine that is this tree here in the background. If you look, there's a tree. It's the only tree that should be in your field of view at the very back. If you're like right at the tree or just next to the tree, anywhere in this area, that is considered the straight kind of tailwind. Over here, left of the tree, is your right to left, and then over here is obviously the left to right. But basically what I'm doing is, if I'm at the tree, then you need to be, if you're pointed at the tree or very close to it, then you're going to want to have the tip of the ball guide splitting the left edge of the cup. If you're left of the tree like I am here, you're going to want to have the ball guide just outside the left edge of the cup. And then if you're right of the tree over here, then you want to have your ball guide aimed center cup. Now you can always set it center cup and then add curl if you need to, if you don't want to do the offsetting. But we're playing underpower here, and so I generally try not to add underpower and curl in the same shot if I don't have to. So I'm offset just outside the left edge. It's actually supposed to be a little bit further left than this. You want about the width of a ball guide between, you know, the ball guide and the hole there. So I should be just a little bit further left. You want the tip of the ball guide to be just past the back of the hole or even with the back of the hole, just so you're not coming up short. And like I said, so I would be, normally I'd be just a little bit further over, and this is for a center line being left of the tree. If your center line is even with the tree or right around the tree, then you want to split the left edge of the cup with the ball guide. And then if you're anywhere right of the tree, then you want to aim center cup with your ball guide. That's the 3 offsets you need. With that being said, pull this one straight. We're using just before circle break underpower, unless you have winds 8.5 or higher. If you have 8.5 or higher, then use circle break underpower. So almost always just before circle break underpower, unless you have high winds, then you will use circle break underpower. You see, I'll come in on the right side of the cup here, and like I said, that is because I should have been offset just a little bit further to the left for this wind angle. Didn't have time to change it. Just went with it. Still got the drop, just came in right center instead of center cup. But P3 minus 5 at slider, plus 1 is 32, plus 2 is 35, 3 is 38, 4 is 41, 5 is 43, 6 is 46, 7 is 49, 8 is 51, 9 is 54, 10 is 57, 11 is 58, 12 is 61% slider. Practice this one a couple times, and hopefully you can walk away from hole number 6 with the Albie, free to play using a Kingmaker. Good luck. I hope you get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next one.